Hello judges, I'm Ning Lu. Today, I'm here to introduce you RightMeal, a meal planning system that helps households create balanced meal plan with a limited grocery budget. RightMeal plans for nutrition, uses foods that people already have, and helps users buy only what they actually need. First, many families struggle to afford enough healthy food. In 2024, about 13.7% of US households were food insecure. That represents about 18 million households. In California, almost half of low-income adults said they could not afford enough food. Meanwhile, a large amount of food is wasted. About one-third of food in the US is never eaten. An average family of four may spend around $3,000 each year on food that is eventually wasted. Therefore, because of the lack of nutrition and the wasted food, I created RightMeal. RightMeal has 5 main pages. The first page is the profile page. User can enter their household size and dietary needs. For example, we can set the dietary restrictions to no pork or any other allergies you have. Then you can input your city and zip code. The system will automatically search for the nearest local shop and find price of each food for you. After the setup of the profile, we can start planning. Firstly, here's the budget that we can set to, which can be weekly or daily. And I'm setting to $100 for now. Then we can select the time range, which I'm setting to 7 days. Also, we can select the variety preference. I'm just choosing the balanced one. Then we can press the button to start planning. The AI will generate a plan with food we need to buy and meals recommended for every day. Here we can see the estimated cost of the 7 days. We can go to the pantry page to see our current food, which I added some for testing purposes. For example, I've got butter and bananas now. Then the plan will not ask me to buy more butter than needed or bananas. Then we can press the information button to see the price resources and other related informations. We can press the purchased button, then the food will add to the pantry. Also, we can add food to the pantry by uploading a photo. For example, I'm adding a photo of Greek yogurt for now. After the AI analysis, we can manually edit quantity or we just leave it there. Because Greek yogurt is not in the plan, so it will be added to the custom item category. If I'm adding a photo of eggs, which is in the plan, it will automatically go to my pantry page. If we go to the plan page, we will see the budget without eggs, and it's gonna show us we've already bought 1 dozen of eggs. We can also scan receipt to upload food. It's gonna show everything shown on the receipt. We can check and edit every single one of them. Then the ones are in the plan gonna show on my pantry and else gonna show on custom items. On the plan page, we can scroll down, then it tells you the meals recommended for every single day or every meal. There are over 400 meals to be recommended, but I didn't put images for some of the meals. We can press on any of them to see the ingredients required and the instructions of making the meal. We can click Eaten and input how many leftovers there are. If we say about 45% are left, then it will show on the pantry to remind us that we've got leftovers. In case we click Skip for now, we can also edit it afterwards. For example, sending a note, which is going to be sent to OpenAI for an AI analysis of how many are left, which of course also going to be shown on the pantry. Below the meal plan, we can see the nutrition section. The plan checks 12 nutrition targets that we will do our best to achieve this. If we hover on any one of these, it tells you the use of it and how many you're going to receive. There is also a section called Why This Basket. AI will explain the reason of choosing every single food and nutrition, and everything that affects this plan. The calendar page compares the original plan with what was actually eaten. For example, I've clicked only eaten for the dinner on that day. Then the nutrition says I'm lack of many of this. The project has 408 source receipts, 99 auto-plannable receipts, 72 reviewed foods, and 676 automated tests. To conclude, RightMeal helps users to plan balanced meals, use what they already have, buy only what they need, within their budget. Additionally, everything done is based on these resources to make everything reasonable.